Good morning. This is Opani Amaka TV, and here in the studio with me is Dr. Mabel Adinkwu. She is an aspirant of Ndokwa 2025 general election. She's here with us. My name is Christabel Oba Imaswe. She's here with us to tell us the position she's aspiring for and also to tell us what she has to offer. So, madam, you are welcome to our studio.
Thank you very much for having me. Okay. My name is Dr. Mabel Adinkwu. I am from Ndokwa East. You need to be precise. A full Ndosumili daughter. But we are first in Ndokwa before you begin to think about Okwani Ndosumili. So I am contesting for the position of the treasurer of NNU. For me, anywhere the Ndokwa issue is being talked about, I'm always very passionate about it. One of the reasons I'm always vying for the position of leadership is because as an ordinary person, ordinary in the sense that you are not in any leadership, your voice is not as amplified as when you are given a collective mandate of the people to represent them. So as one man, I may represent 10 voices, but as a representative of the people, I may represent a million voices. Do you understand? So I am beyond contesting as the treasurer, beyond the financial management of NNU, sourcing for how we can raise funds to run the organization. I am more interested in being a part of the team that will drive the advancement of Ndokwa. You know, looking at the enormous human and natural resources we have in Ndokwa, we have no business with poverty. We have no business with the infrastructural deficit that we are currently facing in our climate. So I'm thinking, we need voices, we need people who are determined, we need people who are concerned, who are truly passionate about the advancement of Ndokwa. And one of the greatest way you can do it is through advocacy, discussing these issues in where they matter and where the solutions are. And that is my passion. How I can be a part of that team, bringing it up daily, those issues that are our major concern, we bring it to the front burner, ensuring that the PG is in the ears of the PG constantly that, Oga, these are the major issues. Where can we look for solution? You know, we have Ndokwa sons and daughters everywhere who are genuinely concerned about our plight. But they need to see that there is a leadership that is genuinely fighting for that cause. Not, and again, another thing that I think that would distinguish this administration by the grace of God, I know all the PG aspirants, they're all my fathers. So I know that I will have their ears. One of the things I will need to do, because after every election is governance, irrespective of party you belong to, whether it is PDP, APC, Labour, just name it, it's governance. And one of the things that I feel that is setting us back is this political divide. We are first in Ndokwa people. Before you talk about PDP, APC, just like you will say, I'm first human before I am a woman or a boy or a girl. Do you understand? So I think that we need this body, a leadership that can unite our sons and daughters, irrespective of your political divide. Let's talk on Ndokwa. If I'm in APC and I have the ears of the president, then let him hear that there is something in Ndokwa that needs to be addressed. If I'm PDP and I have the ears of the governor, he should be able to hear that there is a concern in Ndokwa that needs to be addressed. And I think that's one of the things that we try to do, to unite our sons and daughters. That after this whole political thing we are doing, it is Ndokwa first. Because if the environment is good, if our place is developed, irrespective of the party you belong to, we will all enjoy it. If APC makes the road or PDP does our road, everyone will use that road. If the schools are good, all our children, irrespective of where you belong, they will all benefit from the school. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for your response. You took me so far. We have not gotten there. It's all right.
Okay.
You are an academic doctor, right?
Yes.
I want to know your area.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in environmental plant physiologist. I'm a plant physiologist, or what you generally call a botanist. But I majored in the area of environmental plant physiology.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. And you are vying for the position of the treasurer. How can you treasurer has to do with financial management. How will you be able to the plus and minus, all that is there?
Well, one of the do I say the attribute that distinguishes me is accountability. I'm a very detailed person. I pay attention to details. Those who work with me know that when it comes to paying attention to every detail, I do it. So, being the treasurer, I think I will bring in all of those experiences I've got. I've managed a lot of financial matters, both in church, both in the different organizations I belong. In fact, I am trusted. I'm not trying to blow my whistle, but I'm somebody you can trust with your money, and you are sure that every penny will be accounted for. And because I am a very innovative person, I know how to raise funds. Not, I'm not just saying it to blow my whistle. I know how to raise funds because it's something I have been doing in the different organizations I belong to, both in the church. If I say I want, maybe it's one of the things God has blessed me with. If I say I want ₦1 million today, somehow the idea of how to rally that money out will come. So I know that NNU, if they send me there with their votes, you can be sure that they have sent the right person to do the job.
So, okay. Before now, have you held any position in NNU?
I have served in various committees in NNU. In fact, there is no PG that I haven't worked with so far. Even when our father, pharmacist Enebeli, was the PG, as young as I was following them everywhere. I spoke with him a few days ago. I was telling him that he may not remember, or he may not, because when you have crown, but that little girl that was always there in their meetings, I was the one. Talk about Chief Johnson opinion. I worked with him. Our current PG, the person of General Mike Ndubisi, I'm also a part of most of the committees that they settle. So it has been a training ground for me. I have been present. I'm not just coming that come from nowhere and job. It's because I've been part of the process. I've watched how they do things. I've seen some of their challenges and all of this. I say, okay, if I come on board with all of these experiences I've gathered from following them, at least I will be a plus to the entire team.
All right. Yeah, that is what we need, a plus and not a minus.
Yes.
It's all right. Okay, so presently, the position of the treasurer, how many persons are vying for that particular position?
We are three.
All female or male or
Two female. The current treasurer is also bought the form. Myself and one other man, Dr. Ogu, is also vying for the position. But like I told my opponents, it's time for fresh ideas. And you know very well that when the finances of an organization is managed by a woman, you can really account for it. Beyond, I'm not discrediting that if a man does it, but this is more like a feminine position. And the touch of a woman in any organization, especially when it comes to finances. The doors I will knock and they open for me easily. It may be difficult for a man to knock on that door.
all right.
Please don't mind me.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go for a quick break now. When we'll come back, we will continue. Thank you very much for now.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you are welcome back.
Thank you.
We are still here with Dr. Mabel Adinkwu, still on NNU election. So before we went for the break, you said you are three aspirants
Yes.
for now.
Yes.
For now.
I
So,
hope we don't have other people.
yeah, at least the sales of your form,
Yes.
there are no more selling forms for now.
Yes.
So you are
Yes.
three aspirants.
Yes.
So, how far have you gone for your campaign? How far have you gone?
I want to say that this is about the most competitive NNU election so far. you know, suddenly the response is elicited from various people campaigning. You find out that our people are working and want to be involved in what we are doing. With our campaigns, delegate elections, as easy as it may look, it is tough because your fate lies in the hands of very few people. I'll be reaching out to the PGs, the members of different clans, and giving them the reason why they should send me there with their vote. It's until the election they will keep talking to them and appealing to them and giving them my strong reason why I am the ideal candidate for the treasurer position. And so far, I'm happy with the response I am getting. You know, I had I contested the 2023 elections under ADC, and I'm amazed that most of them I go to, before I even say, they say, we know you. We saw the fight you put up, how passionate you are about the emancipation of our people. So I am happy that with the response I am getting from the PGs and delegates that I am reaching out, I am hopefully come 8th. I am confident by the grace of God that I will be elected the next treasurer of NNU.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, let me ask, are you working with a particular President General aspirant? In our elections, they say, oh yeah, this click, this click. Are you working with a particular PG aspirant?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, they are all my fathers. Every one of them in this contest. So I'm working with all of them because whoever emerges remains my father, and he is the one I'm going to work with. So they are all my fathers, and I am rooting for them all. And I pray that with the votes of the people, they will send the best candidates to represent us in any.
That's all right. So, if elected, if you become the NNU treasurer, what do you have in your sleeve? What are you going to do? Just tell us what do you have that you put in place that has not been happening? You were saying something before now, and in the course of our discussion too, you also said you don't want to blow your own whistle. This time maybe you will blow it a little because just tell us what you have,
Well, like
what
I
you are going to
mentioned
offer to
earlier,
Ndokwa nation.
like I mentioned earlier,
Mm,
the position of the treasurer is about money, managing the finances, looking out for ways where you can source for money for the organization, and ensuring that there is detailed and timely updates for the people to know what their money is being used for and how money is coming in. But like I said, limiting myself to just that position, again, all of us contesting the position, we are all under the mandate of the manifesto of the PG. But beyond that, we can chip in one or two ideas that we have. And for me, it is about Ndokwa. It is about us moving from where we are to the next level, bridging the gap. And this will require a lot of partnership and collaboration, a lot of reaching out to people. And in reaching out to people, we are going to reach out to people not just from our climb, across the ethnicities, across political divide. If we have to go to Abuja, then we will go to Abuja because we can't limit our powers within Ndokwa. To represent the people is to deliver on the mandate. There are too many expectations from the people, especially with the kind of response that we had from this election. So, for me, being a community development advocate, a strong voice, a progressive mind, I will continue to whisper to the PG and the entire team on what and ways we can do to achieve on his mandate and some of the ideas we will bring to the table. And people are the greatest resources. People are resources. We will reach out to as many people as we can. The business class, we will go to IDU, UPU, IJO. Let's learn what they are doing that we are not doing. Why are they making progress? Why have they moved from where they are? Why is it that when they cough, they listen to them? We will have to rally support from everywhere to ensure that we move forward. That by the time we are through, we are saying, oh, we are done. Just like Apostle Paul said, I have run the race. I fought a good fight. And now the crown of glory awaits me. So you can be sure. You just watch out. Let them bring us on board and watch out what we are going to achieve within these 4 years.
All right, all
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, in as much as we are anticipating to win, you know, politics or elections is always two ways. It's either you win or you lose. So, peradventure, you did not win. What are you going to do?
Even in the paraventure, I will win. First, because elections are not do or die. And there are no losers. If you are genuinely interested in leadership, there is no such thing as loser. I told you I contested. I didn't see myself. I won. I put up a fight. I changed the face of campaign. I don't want to take the but I know that I played a major role in changing the face of campaign. There are no losers. You don't win. What were the ideas you were going to bring in? Work with the team. Bring those ideas. Collaborate with them and see how your ideas, if you are elected, you can work with the same team. I told I've been working with them in the various committees. So there is no loss in election. There are no losers. And it's the same thing I tell my opponent. Don't worry. It's an election. One person, all of us are looking for the same. One person is going to win. But whoever we must all work together and ensure that this current NNU leadership succeeds. That's what is paramount.
All right,
Thank
that
you.
is very good because
Thank
you
you.
know sometimes when you did not win a particular election, some people will just say, because of this, I am
Now,
leaving. So come what may, you are.
we dey here, we pin. The Ndokwa agenda, we must push it.
Yes, exactly. That's what
Thank
I want.
you.
Thank you very much. So before you leave, I just want you to talk to Ndokwa people. Tell them what you expect from them in this election. You said it's a delegate election, right? So talk to the delegates.
I want to first of all thank the entire Ndokwa people for everyone who has contributed in one way or the other to the success of the previous leadership. We say thank you to you. In few days' time, our fate will be decided by you, especially the delegates. I am pleading with you to please vote your conscience. Vote for the one you think will deliver on our mandate as Ndokwa people. At the moment, we can't say we have done well. We can't say we have fared well. Go to our communities, you will cry because there's no presence of the deliverables of democracy is not there. So at this moment, and everything falls on leadership. Everything falls on, if you choose the right leaders, the leaders will drive the collective agenda of the people. So now you know, Biko, please vote for the right people that will do the job, people that you can work up to, people that are reachable, people that will become servants and not leaders over you. So Biko Kunja Narunu, and please vote for me for the position of the treasurer of NNU. And I want to thank Opani TV especially. You know, one of the things I said I will also bring to the table is how we can promote our own. We have rich culture in Ndokwa, very rich culture. We also have our sons and daughters doing well in music and various arts. One of the things I will bring to the table and whisper to the ears of the PG is how we can promote them. These people you go to Calabar where she was a carnival. They started somehow. Now small they take start. So let's promote our music. I was talking to your the Ukwani TV yesterday that the Arise TV we are watching today, the Channels TV, this is how they all started. So it takes all of us, our collective effort to promote our own brand. And before you know it, we are everywhere, all over the internet, and people are coming. And imagine if Ukwani Amaka becomes our own Arise TV, becomes our own channels. You can imagine what it will do to our own economy and how it will employ some of our sons and daughters. So Ned Kenono Ben, I'm pleading to everybody, please subscribe to their channel, watch our TV, and come and promote us in any way you can. If you have to give money for it, please do. Ben,
All
thank you
right.
for having
All
me.
right. Thank you. It was a nice one with you, Doctor.
Thank
I
you.
remain Christabel Oba Emaswe. See you again.
Thank
Bye
you.
for now.
Thank you.
Edoma.